So that means you're going to find the spine of the scapula, let your fingers come over to the coracoid process. So you're going to stabilize the scapula. What I want you to do is you're going to turn your thumb all the way down, and what I'm going to do is take you up overhead, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of overpressure right there. So that this is the first one called the Neer test, where we're giving a little bit of overpressure at the top of the range. And he's nice and loose. And do that on your other side. We'll see what happens. All right. So again, it's the scapular death grip. Okay. You see the eyes twitching? Mm-hmm. When you do that, did that bother you? A little bit. Okay. If you can, point to it. Point to it. Underneath. Yeah. Okay. So nothing on top. So nothing in this area here. Okay, so he's a little uncomfortable underneath. If you remember kinesiology, the capsule has got to stretch, the posterior or the inferior portion of the capsule as we get up higher and higher stretches. So that's where he's feeling a little discomfort. So it is a negative impingement test, because for the Neer test, that was the Neer test that we just did, you would be feeling impingement at the coracoacromial ligament, coracoacromial arch. So that would be an anterior superior structure. So he did not indicate pain there. So although he had a little bit of discomfort, it wasn't from impingement at the shoulder. Okay, so Neer test, full internal rotation, elbow straight. You go all the way up to full flexion, and you give it just a little bit of overpressure. And watch their face when they're doing this, because you're going to look for, wrinkling, squinching, twitching of the eyes, those type of things. Okay. So the second test we're going to do is, we got a chair. One without arms. I'm going to show you this two ways. Okay. I'm going to show you Hawkins-Kennedy is you're going to put the arm in a position called scaption. You know what scaption is from Denise?
Yeah.
The position that the scapula naturally sits in, which is not in the cardinal plane, but about 30 degrees anterior to that cardinal plane. You're going to bend the elbow 90 degrees. Then you're going to take and turn the thumb down, and then come down that way. You okay there? Okay. So what you're going to do is go full internal rotation with a little bit of overpressure and see how he feels. Now, let me do it on this side here. Okay. Where?
I feel like inside, like here.
Okay. That's a positive impingement test, because the Hawkins-Kennedy, which I just did, if it's positive, you will feel pain in the subacromial region. So here's this acromium, and it's just below it. And it kind of feels, he said, it kind of felt inside. Subacromial region is where you will feel pain. So it's got a positive Hawkins-Kennedy. Now, what I'm going to show you, have a seat. If you are vertically challenged, this is the way you want to do it. Have them sit in the chair. So when they sit in the chair, I could have done. Here's the Neer test. Okay, so I've got good position. Here's the Hawkins-Kennedy. So you could have them sit in the chair, so you can do those tests too. Go ahead and stand. All right, last one we're going to do is crossover impingement. So what I'm going to have them do again is full internal rotation, and then what I'm going to have them do is full horizontal abduction, and I'm just going to give it a little bit. Now my hand is on his opposite shoulder blade, and I'm kind of compressing his elbow toward his sternum. Okay then? Okay, so now what we're going to do is on this one here, turn over. Discomfort there. Okay, so he's negative for crossover impingement test. If he were positive, he would be having pain in the the AC, acromioclavicular region. Okay, so sometimes if they're uncomfortable, you have to say, where is it? I usually have them point to it. When I put their arm back down at their side, then I know what anatomical structure they're pointing to. Well, some of these things, if you have shoulder problems, may hurt, but just like his Neer test, it hurt, but not where at the site where we were testing for impingement. He does have the positive test for the Hawkins Kennedy. So, all right, so let me write down where these are. So this is going to be the acromial arch area. This is going to be subacromial. And this one's going to be in the AC region. So those are impingement tests. So let's play around a little bit with each other. If you ask them first if they have a shoulder that bothers them, and please do the uninvolved first, so you get an idea of how it moves, how it feels, how they react to that endpoint.